Hi, I'm Dick Clark, and this is It Takes Two. Welcome to the show and the game that always averages out in the end. You know what? When I saw this phone book, I got to thinking, it's an amazing thing when you think of all of the phone books in the United States, how many Smiths there are in those phone books. Can you imagine? There are a lot of people named Smith, and that's our first question. How many Smiths are listed in the white pages of America? Are you going to learn that answer to the question and a lot more? But first of all, couples, separate. Don't look and give me the answer. How many Smiths are there in the white pages of America? All right? Write it down legibly, please, and we'll find that answer in just a moment right after this.
It takes two.
Here's the man who has all the numbers. Dick Clark!
Thank you very much and welcome. Hey, if you like surprises, then you have come to the right place, because here on It Takes Two, it's sometimes a little bit like a circus. You never really know what's going to happen next, but usually something does. Very often, things pop on and off, and I hear jingling behind me. Oh, lovely. Hi. You get out of here. Thank you very much. Hey, a moment ago, I asked our three teams here how many Smiths are listed in the white pages of America's phone books. Now, the team members have written down their answers separately, so neither knows the other's answer. And when we average their guesses together, we arrive at their final team answer. Now, let's see what the answers are. First of all, we have Mary Ellen and Biz, you're sisters, right? You don't work together?
No.
What do you do, Mary Ellen?
I'm a development director at a small production company.
Biz, what do you do?
I'm a word processor.
Do you have anything in common for hobbies? What are your hobbies, Mary Ellen?
I've gardened like a mad woman since
And
moving
you, my
here.
dear?
I like to play the piano and
Oh, fair enough. I have a little bit of background. Now, I want to find out about the Smiths in the phone book. How many did you say, Mary Ellen?
480,000.
All right, that's a lot.
My only friend that's named Smith is 48, so I thought.
You're into numerology. Very, very logical thinking, my dear. Biz, how many Smiths are in the phone book?
I said 50,000. I'm not sure that it's more logical, but 150 popped into my mind because I was thinking one city, and then I panicked trying to think how many cities there are, so I went for a good solid 50,000.
Let me average them up. We have 480 and 50 is 265,000. Now, I want to say B, but I know it's Bea.
Yes.
Now, who did that to you, Bea? Your mom and dad? I mean, the rest of us are suffering the consequences all these years.
Yes, there was a popular song actually in Europe when my parents got married, and they named me after that song.
And the gentleman with you is, you're dating him, Adam. What do you do, sir?
I'm an office assistant.
And I forgot to ask you, Bea, what's your job?
I'm a resident manager.
Nice to have you both. How long have you known each other?
We've known each other about a year, dating about 7 months, I think.
Yeah. Let's see whether you agree on numbers here. Bea, how many Smiths are in the phone book? 1 million. Why not? Of course, there are an awful lot of them. They're everywhere. Now, you didn't see what she wrote, Adam. What did you write down?
I wrote 10,462.
This relationship may be, well, never mind. It's not my place to comment. The average is 505,231. Eric and Paul are roommates. Do you gentlemen work together?
We did before.
What do you do, Eric?
I'm a shipping clerk and babysitter.
All right, and what do you do, Paul?
I'm a waiter at a hotel.
Well, what's the toughest thing about being a waiter?
Probably dealing with people that are very demanding.
We demand nothing, just a guess. A plain old guess, Paul. Eric, first of all, how many Smiths are there in the phone book?
I'm embarrassed to say a lot. A lot of Smiths like you wouldn't believe.
Eric, this is like every other person you bump into. Paul, how many people have a name Smith? That's 200,000?
Yeah, I figure 7,000 state, maybe.
All right, the average is 1,600,000. Look at the diversity here. We have 265,505 and a 1-6. What I need now is the team closest to the actual number winning, $200. The runner-ups will receive half that amount. All the answers are in. And let's see which team came the closest. The actual number of Smiths are listed in the phone book throughout the country. May I have the answer? Oh! Hello?
Here you are, Mr.
Thank you. And you are a Smith?
Oh, that's right. My number's in the book.
Oh, thank you. I don't know how to respond. I haven't been doing this sort of thing for a long time when women throw me their phone numbers. All right, the answer, according to Miss Smith and America Online, is right here. Let's see what it's going to be. Bea, don't moan when I'm doing this. It distracts me. 767,160. Bea, you and Adam came the closest. Congratulations. Those are our first place winners with $200. Mary Ellen and Biz, you picked up $100, and the race is on. Remember, the winning team takes their money home and will play in our brain teaser round and a chance at winning our grand prize. Now, if at any time one of you hits the number right on the nose, you're going to hear this magnificent sound effect. The 712 Express is arriving. You'll hear that, it means something's good is going to happen to you. And you'll win a very nice, very special prize. Burton, tell us what that prize is, sir.
The Yamaha Wave Runner 3. The best-selling three-passenger watercraft. Quality and reliability add up to fun for everybody. Nothing else is the Wave Runner. Yamaha, compliments of It Takes Two.
Thank you, sir. Now, many of you will recognize our next guest as Sally Spectra, who is frequently seen on The Bold and the Beautiful. And here is The Bold and the Beautiful, Darlene Connolly. Hello, baby. Oh, honey. Darlene, what is the part you play and how long have you been at it?
I have been at it for almost 8 years, and I'm getting tired. This woman pursues the opposite sex.
What, do you have a job?
Well, that's her job. It's her job.
Pursuing?
Pursuing men to have them come over and work for her.
So she always has to look elegant.
Oh, elegant, elegant. Hair, makeup, wardrobe.
Oh, now, I want to get to the point of this little game I want to
Okay.
play. Do you do your own nails? They look beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. That's jungle red, baby. Jungle red.
Darlene, here is the premise.
Yes.
You like doing your nails, so can we pull the curtain back here? We've got a lot of ladies from our audience. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, who did this to me? Mon Dieu! It was supposed to be ladies. Where did these guys come from? All right.
Well, it's Hollywood, Dick. What can I tell you?
We have your assistant. We have your proctor. We've got a little manicure desk. He's going to count as you go along. You've got your paint. Paint up and down, fingernails. And the premise is, folks, you're going to see if you can find out and guess how many fingernails you can paint. If you run out of nails, Darlene, do it again.
Okay.
So don't count the bodies. That doesn't matter. Our proctor will be standing by. No mustaches.
Oh, okay.
Counting every fingernail
dear.
she paints. Darlene, if you're ready, you may start painting.
I am ready.
Now.
Hands up, darling. Let's go.
All right, there they go.
We got 5.
Couples, here's your question. How many fingernails will Darlene paint during our commercial break? Write down the answers, separate, turn back to back. Predict the number of nails that she is going to paint.
Cross there. How about it?
I know, while Darlene continues her handiwork, we're going to take a little short break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to It Takes Two. Let's see what's happening. Darlene, you may stop right now. Okay, that's it. Thank you for a great job. If you can, come down and join me. Let's see what our couples are going to predict here. The one that is the closest to the actual number of fingernails that Darlene managed to paint. Remember, this answer is worth $300, $150 to the runner-up. Mary Ellen, what was your guess? How many fingernails?
Because I thought it couldn't take too long to do the men's.
Oh, come on. Biz, what'd you say?
I guess 70.
70? All right. Bea, I knew I'd get there eventually, Bea.
24, yeah. I figured to do a really good job, she could only get to 8, and then I love 3, so I did 3 times 8.
You always have a good reason. Adam?
I said 62 because I figure she'd be more concerned with quantity than quality.
All right, and your average is 43. I neglect to say Mary Ellen and Biz had an average of 75. 75, 43. Eric?
Said 21. I think she's going to pace herself.
All right, Paul, what'd you guess?
I said 80. I thought she could get through everybody in the time spent. There were 8 people.
All right, you thought so?
I thought so.
All right, let's see. The average is 51. Oh, my goodness, you're to stay away from me. I saw what you did to one of those guys back there. No way. I closed this one in the door. You could do that one.
Oh, yeah, that will cover that.
All right, do you have the answer here?
I do indeed.
All right, let's look and reveal. The number is...
49.
49. Therefore, Eric and Paul have come up with the closest one. Congratulations. They pick up the $300. Bea and Adam pick up $150. Darlene Conley, bless your heart. There's a couple of guys who want you to finish the job.
I know. You sure you guys don't want me to do your nails for me here?
Darlene Conley, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much. You think that was unusual? You never know exactly what our staff is going to come up with. I sometimes go back into the boiler room where the ideas are coming up, and this guy's going to cook up something rather unusual. I was watching him work a little earlier before. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Chef Mark Arakawa of Benihana of Beverly Hills. Mark, how many years have you been doing this sort of thing?
Doing about 16 years.
How do you train? Who teaches you?
Oh, we teach them little by little.
Show me a little bit of what you do. Just
For you want me to show the shrimp?
Butterfly a shrimp for me.
You want it here? Just about 6 steps. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
And that's it? Okay, tell me to ask you about a lemon. What do you do with a lemon?
What about the lemon?
Yeah.
Lemon goes. Put it over. 1, 2.
All right. Back to the butterflying and the shrimp. Now, rather than demonstrate for me, do one at your normal speed, because that's the thing I'm going to ask our contestants to guess on. If you will, take a shrimp and butterfly it quickly for me. All right, here we go. Oh, boy, it's got a lot of mountain. Smells good. All right. Okay. Oh, I have to wait for them to cook. Oh, here we go. Zip, 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 zip. All right, there you got it, couples. Here's your question. How many shrimp will our Benihana chef butterfly and cook during the rest of the show? A little bit later in the show, I'll ask you to write down your answers. Chef Mark, our proctor, is standing by with the clock. Get it in there and keep counting. Don't let anything slip by. This is fast. We'll be back right after this. Look at him go. Welcome back to It Takes Two. Before we go any further, let me check in again on Chef Mark. I want to see him do this thing. He is fast. Kids, this is something you don't want to try at home. This is, for a professional dad, you might think about not doing it yourself. Think twice at least. You know, you've very often heard the thing, what is it, Pretty Girls Like a Melody? Well, if that melody was named after this woman, it would be called Christina, because she is just wonderful all around. Ladies and gentlemen, Christina Ferrari. You're here already. Welcome. Thank you.
Boy, it smells good in here.
You amaze me. You and your friend Berger work, what, 1 to 3 every day?
Well, actually, we're there 6:30 in the morning. We tape live from 10 to 12 every day, Monday through Friday. It goes live to the East Coast at 1, but 2 hours every day at Universal Studios.
Now, for anybody who hasn't caught it, it's on the Family Channel, and it is called...
Home and Family.
Oh, now, in another life, you had an easier life. Do you ever make mistakes?
Oh, many times. Well, sure, especially if you do live TV.
Well, you know me, the blooper
Oh,
monster.
no, I know. I was afraid that one of these days...
Hang in here, kid. I have searched the world for this. This is a gem, and when you see the pickup of what Michael does to her, this is a wonderful two-way blooper. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Christina Ferrari.
And I'm Michael Berger from Home and Family.
The Family Channel and Time Warner Communicables.
Communicables. Let me ask you something. You don't like a communicables. I tell you, if you like a communicables, you come over. We got 4 million of communicables. Once we had lunch.
It's a gem. Save those. That's a pass up there. But in another life that I was referring to, it wasn't any easier, but you were one of the top models of the day. Do you have any idea of the names of all the magazines you were on?
I did Cosmopolitan, Vogue, Bazaar.
What's this one?
Well, this one happens to be a Bazaar cover that I did, Harper's Bazaar.
Isn't
There
that
it
a
is.
great one?
No, this is not easy.
No, it's hard work. It's discipline. It's hard work.
Well, all of you aspiring models, take heed. This woman knows about which she speaks. Couples, this is your question. How many fashion magazine covers did Christina grace during her career as
Wait, just a moment.
Oh, no!
Michael Berger.
Cannot do anything alone.
I'm trying to do this as a single. You're not
Well,
locked
you know,
at the
I'm
hip.
back there. I hear about covers. How many? I did a little cover, Burger Bits, very big cover. I don't know.
Burger Bits.
Yeah, a little, what to do with leftover food?
No. All right, now, as I was saying, before you... Hey,
It looks so familiar. Yeah.
I should hope so by now. How many fashion magazine covers did Christina appear on during her modeling career? Let's separate the couples now, back to back. Don't look now. Remember, the team closest to the actual number of covers upon which Christina will appear wins $400. The next one wins $200. And couples, you're getting your answers there. Let's see how they're still writing. There's a lot of zeros coming up there.
Oh, she's the most beautiful woman in all the free world.
He's always so fast on the update.
Gosh, look at this.
All right, hang in there. All right, Mary Ellen, what's the number of covers?
28.
28. All right. Biz, how many?
I went for 50.
All right. 28 and 50 averages out to 39. Bea, what did you say?
209.
209.
Very successful.
209. Adam, don't give her the look. Just accept what she said.
209. Are there that many magazines in the world? 209.
All right, Adam, how many?
Back in the realm of reality, I chose 39.
All right, and the average of those two numbers is 124. Eric, your guess?
24.
24. And Paul?
I was a bit more conservative.
19, a little more conservative, definitely. The number there averaged out is 22. And Michael, do you have the answer?
Sure. It's very
right in your copy of Burger Bit.
Just play along. Here you go. How about that?
40.
How about 40? There you
40
go.
is the number. Mary Ellen and Biz, you're 1 point from getting it right on the nose. Very good. You have done well. You picked up $400. And Paul and Eric, you pick up $200. Congratulations. Thank you, folks. I'll watch you tomorrow.
Great seeing you.
Thank you very much.
Visit us here, will you?
It's a promise.
Oh, great.
Thank you much.
Bye.
Michael Berger, Christina Ferrari. Now, how is Chef Mark doing? Is he still over there working? Look at this. This man never stops. The proctor is right there. The lady in the blue outfit has the clock. She's timing him, and we're going to figure out how many of those shrimp he butterflied in just a second, right after this word. Welcome back to It Takes Two, and it's time to find out how many shrimp our chef was able to butterfly and cook. Chef Mark, you may stop right now. Stop. All right. Thank you ever so much for a job well done. Teams, separate as quickly as possible. Time is of the essence. How many shrimp do you think he was able to butterfly in 12 minutes? The team that comes closest with the correct number wins $1,000 and will win the game. So, as quickly as you can, put those answers in. I hate to hurry you, but we're running fast. Mary Ellen, how many did you butterfly?
480. I'm a shrimp expert.
Or 480. And your sister says?
I went for 110.
110, and the average is 295. Bea, how many? 159. Adam?
720.
720? Yow, that's a whole fish farm. 440. Eric, how many? 250. Paul? 85. The average is? I went too fast for them. They're in there with the fingers counting. 168. Let's see exactly. Chef, how many shrimp were you able to butterfly in that time?
100.
Quickly, the answer, all right? Thank you, my proctor. There you go. 140. Eric and Paul, congratulations. You won $1,000. You're one of the brain teasers. We've already been giving you a little hint of what's to come. Now all they have to do is come close to the correct answer. If they do, what are they going to win, Burton?
It's a vacation at the Bahamas Princess Resort and Casino on exciting Grand Bahama Island. Offering golf, tennis, swimming, a dazzling casino, and international entertainment from Bahamas Princess Resort and Casino. Carnival Airlines will get you on their spacious, comfortable aircraft. Experience the high standards of service and dedication to quality from Carnival Airlines, flying at a higher level. All compliments of It Takes Two.
Earlier, Chef Mark successfully butterflied and cooked a lot of shrimp, and it amounts to a specific number of servings. Chef, get the curtain open if you can. He's fighting his way out. Could you show me what a serving looks like, sir? All right? There it is, gentlemen. When Chef Mark Arakawa was butterflying cooking his shrimp, the nearest serving, how many servings did he prepare?
10. 14.
14. All right. And your answer will have to be within 2 servings. Let's see what happens here. If the number on this card is between the numbers on the screen, you win the prize. It is 11. And congratulations, you won $1,000. Very, very nicely done. You've won the game and a bundle of money. Burton, tell me, what is it they've won?
Congratulations to Eric and Paul. They've won the Bahamas trip and Broyhill's fully reclining sofa. They'll be an incredibly comfortable smart buy and great furniture from Broyhill, any way you look at it. And the music never stops with Panasonic CD radio cassette recorder. It lets you change one disc while another is playing with full remote control from Panasonic. All compliments of It Takes Two.
Remember, it takes all of you to play Takes Two. We'll see you the next time. For now, Dick Clark. Gentlemen.
Some of today's contestants on It Takes Two will receive great tasting coffee is easy with Braun's Flavor Select 12-cup coffee maker with built-in water filter and Flavor Selector dial. Better tasting coffee from Braun. And labeling the breeze with the Croy labeling system. From binders to badges, mailboxes to maps, make durable professional quantity labels for home or office. From Croy. All compliments of It Takes Two. This is Burton Richardson speaking.